Welcome to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm your host Richard, and here at Coding Fanatic, I am focused on the key core skills of software development and applying them to Android development. My goal is to master these core skills and then teach you all new developers how to do the same. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, then hit the notification and also join the mailing list so that you can see when I upload new videos like these as well as other content each week. This week I am on the beginning of a very new project. Right now I am learning Kotlin. Brand new programming language. I have goose egg experience with it and I don't know too much about it. So I started out by creating a learning plan that I would use to plan out my learning. And what I have so far is that Kotlin is a programming language available for Android development. Kotlin uses less code than Java. It's more readable, or at least for developers, and it's even simpler to learn than Java because there's less code needed to accomplish similar tasks. Additionally, it can be used alongside Java for building your applications, so you could, in theory, build an app that uses both Kotlin and Java in tandem. I checked out Google's documentation on Kotlin so I could fill out my learning plan and get a better idea of what I'll be working with. And one of the first things I noticed was I didn't see not a single semicolon anywhere. Well, what is Kotlin anyway? Is it some kind of cowboy language where you just write out statements and nobody knows where they end or something? I mean, what the heck? I'm really actually not offended at all. I don't care. But it did stand out to me that, there are some syntactical differences. So more than the code, just there being just less code, even something that I'm used to from my C++ and even my Java days of having a semicolon at the end of each statement, that doesn't seem to be part of the syntactical pattern for Kotlin. At least I didn't see any. I was looking at sample code, so maybe it'll turn up in a different place at a later time. Another thing I came across in a documentation from Google is they recommend using Kotlin to write tests for your apps as a way to get more acclimated to using Kotlin, but I don't have any unit tests for the Salesman's Travel app or any other project I've worked on. The most I've done in regards to writing tests was automated scripts using either Cypress or AutoHotkey script. That's my breadth of experience with writing tests. So this could maybe be a project for later on, or I might incorporate that into my learning for Kotlin. We'll see. The last thing I noticed during my searching of information was Google also links to a tool that can be used to convert Java code into Kotlin code. Now, I could, in theory, use this and convert all my apps and all my projects over to Kotlin, but then I wouldn't be able to read anything, and I'd have to figure things out as I went along, and that can be tedious. So I don't think that this tool is quite useful to me yet. Maybe once I have some Kotlin under my belt and I have a better understanding of how to use it, then I could make that move. But for the time being, I'd probably just use it for like smaller apps, like little projects, things where I can just make a few changes and, like simple stuff, like an app that shows a list of names. The list of names project that I made, even that, I can easily convert that over to Kotlin. That wouldn't be a problem because it's only a list of names and there isn't much code there anyway. And if Kotlin uses even less code than Java, then there will be even less code available. So, again, this is another thing that I could use to further my learning with Kotlin. But my thought process right now is just to look through the documentation, figure out what Kotlin's used. Well, now I know what it's used for, but figure out like the key things that I need for just having a good grasp of Kotlin. And then from there, I'll start working on my next project. And of course, anything I don't know, I can always look up and learn as I go along. So that's my mindset right now. Yeah. But it's important to learn some basics, but I don't want to spend too much time here because you have a lifetime to learn the basics of Kotlin. You're not gonna it has a lot of the same data structures, if statements, conditionals, data. The only difference I notice is with setting up variables. It's not the same as Java, where you declare the variable type, then the variable name, and then use the assignment operator. Instead, they use like things that say like var, and then you say the name of the variable, and within the assignment, that's where you determine what it will be. So if it's a string, I'm assuming that you just use quotes and then write whatever the string will be, and Kotlin just automatically knows like, okay, this is gonna be a string variable. I saw somewhere they said int. I don't know if that's int object, like the integer object that you find in Java, or if it's the integer data type. But I saw like a declaration that's like var a equals int equals 5 or something like that, and it automatically assigned it the value of 5. So I still have a lot to learn. I got a long way to go. This is only week 1. I haven't written any code in Kotlin yet. I haven't even written any yet. But this is only week 1. I'm not rushing anything. We're gonna take it step by step, and I'll let you guys know what I learned along the journey. So the biggest lesson I can impart to you is, if you need to learn a new language quickly, figure out the basics, do something with those basics, and then move on. But don't spend too much time in the learning phase, because then you won't get anything done. With that being said, thank you all so much again for tuning in to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm your host, Richard. Go ahead and hit subscribe down below and turn on notifications so you can see when I upload new videos like this each week. And head on over to the Coding Fanatic website and join the mailing list, and you'll be the first to know when I upload new content like this, as well as career advice and Android tutorials before they hit YouTube and before anywhere else. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going on this journey, and I can't wait to show you all what I get from it. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.